this tutorial, we will create a scene with a spinning cube by using the ThreeJS library. So let's get started. First, we will remove the body margin and plug in the ThreeJS library like this. To actually be able to display anything with ThreeJS, we need three things: the scene, the camera, and renderer, so that we can render the scene with camera. There are many different types of cameras, but we use the perspective camera here. The first argument is called the field of view in degrees. That means the camera position is 75 degrees at the time. The second argument is called the aspect ratio. We are using the full browser window in this case. The third one is the nearest point from the camera. And the fourth one is called the farthest point from the camera. Renderer also has many types that we will cover later, but here we are using the WebGL renderer. We set the size as full window width and height. Then we append the DOM element to the document body. So now if we try, nothing will show up since we haven't created any cube yet. So let's create a cube. To create a cube, we need a box geometry with same sizes, a material for coloring. For now, we'll use the mesh basic material. Finally, the mesh itself, which will take the geometry and applies a material into it. At last, we will add the cube to the scene, which will add the same position as the camera has. And that's why we need to move the camera a little bit out. Finally, the animation loop will render the renderer 60 times per second. So we save, and now let's see. Yes, we can see the cube, but it's not rotating at all. So let's fix it. Let's add rotation on x-axis. You can see. Let's add rotation on y-axis. You can see that as well. To make it interesting, let's add both. Awesome! We have just learned how to use ThreeJS. Subscribe and like for more content like this.